now.
I'm not sure Chain knows this map.
Gills really needs a lightning gun right here. He could have finished Chain off pretty easily, but instead he's relegated to the railgun. Chain sneaking away with that mega health. Gills subsequently able to pick up the red armor on the other side of the map. And they just trade rails right there in the long hallway. So things are still pretty equal between these two players. Now they're moving the battle to the top of Hub, and Gills has positioning on this next red armor. I don't think he's going to let Chain come close. Chain does have the option of backing off to the yellow and then having positioning on the mega health though, so we'll see if he has timing on those items.
Gills making an unnecessary rocket jump in order to collect the red armor. Is able to also grab Mega, but eats a rail for his trouble. Able to face off against Chain point blank with a lightning gun, and that will put him in pretty good stead, except that he eats a railgun and is now down to a mere 20 health. Chain not much better off with 33 health, picking up a green armor, up to 25 for him. But both of them still quite railable, and there it is, Gills getting frag number 2. So I think we're seeing evidence of two players who are not really comfortable with arrow walk. I'm not seeing a lot of the sort of patented teleporter play where you can really throw off your opponent and trap them using the teleporters and some spam. We're not seeing any of that. Chain able to just out LG Gills. We've had a couple people talking in IRC about how Gills needs to improve his lightning gun, and I think that fight was certainly evidence of it. Chain is on the board though.
Yeah, Gills right now at 31% LG is definitely rocking it nicely right here, but again, it's going to come all the way down to spatial perception, especially on a map that is teleporter laden as arrow walk. Gills is going to get ousted ever so slightly over by the grenade launcher, but the next fight's going to be for Mega, and Gills is going to be able to push Chain off of it and get a nice grab once again for red armor. So Gills is very well stacked up. Chain making that rail, that is preventing Gills from just walking all over him right now, and Gills taking another one. Again, very nice work from
sexy
Chain.
flick rail.
Yeah, it's all about the rail
Chain point of view right there.
I mean, if Chain didn't have a railgun, Gills, as rough as his play is, would be. Oh wow, Goomba.
Oh, that was awesome.
As rough as his play is, without the railgun, Chain would totally be out of this. So I'm wondering if Gills is going to pick up on that and start using that to his advantage. Start starving Chain for the rail.
And of course, in Quake Live, weapon control is a little bit hairy. Of course, on Aerowalk, it's a little bit easier to do just with that teleporter right for red armor. But here, oh, Gills is going to get another beautiful shot. This has turned ever so slightly into a railgun-only match. I mean, the stack has been so back and forth. It really comes down to who can get their shots out, but it's been pretty even so far. Trouble is, Chain right now, he's down by 2 frags. He's got just over half the match left to do it in. He's able to get a lot of nice, solid damage on Gills as he makes the push for mega health. That's going to leave Gills with actually less than 100 health. He's going to be able to pick up a 25 here, but he won't be quite as effective as Chain in doing the damage from across the atrium.
Oh, Gills has definitely got a face palm after that last interaction. A couple rockets directly into his face, but he says, whatever, man, I can do it just fine with this railgun in my hands. Gills taking up 1 more frag, 3 frags up on Airwalk. Really means absolutely nothing, though. So we could, but you know, Chain doesn't have the best knowledge of this map, it seems.
Like, he's exposing himself to so much damage. The only thing that's keeping him in is he's able to keep railing Gills. I mean, he's got a 48% accuracy, and the railgun has been his go-to. So, you know, yeah, again, he's able to hit a nice little flick rail, but it's not getting him frags, though. He's down by 3. Another nice railgun shot, but will it finally add up, though? That's a great shot.
Oh, it could if Gills keeps poking his head out for that mega health. He's going to have to back off. Chain should be able to get his mega health uncontested. He knows that red armor's up. He knows where Gills is at, so... Oh, I'd like to see them make the jump to that red armor a few times. I think Gills could have done it there. He knew that Chain was going for the mega health. I think he could have done it. Instead, he's opting for the much easier and safer option of rocket jumping. But maybe not the best choice.
Yeah, Chain really is surviving. I mean, his railgun shots have been, you know, pretty decent actually. That's kind of fun to watch. So, oh, whoops. Then he walks into a rail. I mean, to a rocket, rather. I wonder if, was he zooming there? Because he was kind of really slow to react to that rocket. 17 health for a chain. This is so risky. He's going to stay or die. And he dies. Fail. Whoop. Is that me or them? I don't know. Oh, we're back. A little bit of a phone jack pickup there. But yeah, Gills is just starting to tear up, so.
Alright, but Gills is, oh wow, barely dodging that rocket right there when he had 3 health left on him. But right now, Shane really needs to be pulling something together here. Again, his rails are keeping him alive, but they're not really turning into an armor stack or a mega stack, so...
Whoop. That must be me, considering we're losing advance 2. Sorry about that, guys. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Every rail is just, you know, preventing Gills from using that stack against him. But Shane isn't really able to get a lot of his own, and that is the problem. Like you were mentioning, not making the jump. Really, you are? You're losing me? He's doing fine.
I'm gonna go look into that, guys, real quick. I'll be right back.
Huh.
Alrighty. Well, some internet problems on the side of our streamer right now. I just tuned in so you can still hear me for some reason. Yeah. And this map will be closing up pretty soon. Chain has to do something quite impressive to come back. He hasn't shown too much map knowledge so far, so it's going to take a nice string of rockets or rails, which is not too far out of the realm of possibility. There's one rocket to the face of Gills. Gills also doing a little bit of damage there himself. Next battle is going to be at the red armor. Does Gills have timing on red armor? Does he know that it's spawning? No, he doesn't.
Alright, guys, so I got word that,
Chain able to pick it up as soon as it spawns. I'm assuming you guys can still hear me.
I'm waiting for Fistix to stop talking. It looks like I'm lagged on vent.
Oh, okay.
He's lagged on vent. Alright, so, yeah, CZM won the first map. I don't know why this hitching is happening, guys. CZM won the first matchup against Sadistic 2-0, and he's playing against Higgs next. Yeah, I really don't know why we're getting the phone jacks here.
That could be interesting. Oh.
Bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna look into it as soon as this match is over. Try to sort it out. Oh, God. All right. Hopefully it won't phone jack in the last 3 seconds here. Ah, yeah, it does. Fuck. All right. Let's try to sort that out real quick.
I am watching Quad Jones versus Vu as we speak. Join off me if you don't see it already. It looks like they've already begun.
Some of us can't get onto the server.
I almost can. Come on, load that game info, you dirty mother. Alright. Alright.
So 2 minutes left on Aerowalk. It's been as good as done for about 5 minutes now.
Yeah, 22-4, yeah. But we're back, guys. Yay!
You're back. I still can't even ping Quake Live.
Oh, sorry, dude.
DNS resolves, but
yeah, I had to wait for a good minute for the page to come up, so just keep with it. Don't refresh too much. It'll finally get there. All right, guys. So Do we know what map this is? Do we know what the map picks were, Fish?
No idea.
Alright.
Here we go.
Alright. So I think technically all the technical issues have been resolved, guys, so hopefully this is like map 1 or something. And, you know, it actually in a lot of ways makes sense that Vu is kicking Jones' ass on this map. Vu probably has some experience in Aerowalk, given that he's been dueling a lot longer than Jones. Jones is quite new to duel. Jones' forte has always been CTF, so I'm curious to see what the next map will be. Of course, Jones, you know, he really didn't get serious about duel until, I would say, just, you know, a couple of months ago, to be honest. So, a lot of the dueling skills he lacks, and he has to kind of rely on, he's got a crazy railgun aim, but he's not terribly strong with, like, in a lightning gun duel. He's not terribly strong there. He doesn't have the kind of dueling mentality. He has the, let me do a bunch of burst damage, or let me, you know, obviously in CTF, sometimes you want to ignore players and just try to get into a better position. Maybe doing a flag run or something, and that doesn't help you in duel when you're the only target on the map. So, 28-7 for the final score.
Goes to show, though, Vu hasn't exactly been a slouch lately. He's not entering this completely unprepared, so Jones is going to be, you know, a good warm-up for him, and I do love Jones. I adore Jones, and hopefully here on Dismemberment, we're going to be able to see something else going on here. Is there a rail on this map? I don't think there is.
There is.
Yes, there is.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah. So you've got a rocket launcher, lightning gun, rail gun. That's the main weapons. You can fall back to a shotgun. You just saw the red armor pick up there. It's kind of tucked into a cubby. Going live in about 5. We're going to stick with Jones off the bat. He's the guy that needs to make back the honor, if you will, as he's quite down. Wow, Jones immediately getting railed in the butt. And a double time for frag number 1. Vu getting on the board.
And taking away Mega Health as well. A lot of this is going to be very rail dominated, as you can already tell. But Jones not having one's going to be a bit of a problem. He's going to try to slap Vu in the face with his rocket, but is instead going to be eating a meaty rail instead. Vu up 2-0. Taking a look here at Jones. He's spawned, he's got rocket launcher, LG, a little bit of armor, not a lot to be sure. No timing on Mega, he's just going to see if he can get that grab early. But there's a rail for him, and this is where Jones can really start to shine. Maybe.
Yeah, this map is actually just really dark, so I'll mess around a little bit with the gamma. I'm not going to do anything too crazy with the overbright. I already have it bumped up a little bit, so. You know, Vu's aim, I mean, I have to say, he's in a lot better shape than I expected. I think, you know, something that Fish was remarking about in the previous, well, when we had the audio broadcast from him. Yeah, Vu is looking kind of decent here. I like this. I think Vu should be at least getting into the semifinals tonight. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, it is definitely doable. I mean, last year he did make it to the American finals for 4th place, but then again last year, you know, we weren't looking at 0-4, we weren't looking at CZM, we weren't looking at all these other guys who here at the final qualifier cup, I mean, everybody else has already moved on to the group stage. This is the last chance for all of these guys. So on one hand, Vu has a history of making it further than this. On the other hand, there's a lot of heavy competition for him.
Yeah, and actually
really
we'll need to take a look
to 0-4 and CZM.
Yeah, I think we need to take a look and see how those brackets unfold. I don't know if one of you guys want to go take a peek at it, but I want to know where Vu will start encountering those heavy hitters.
It's a great question. If you were to put this Vu against the Z04 or